Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duck Bricks. I'm Chris, and these are the brand new LEGO Ninjago Dragon Spinjitzu sets. Of course, we are going through my reviews of the brand new 2025 LEGO Ninjago sets, but for these sets, I wanted to do something a little different. And so, I challenged my buddy, Sean aka Bricks My Mind, to an ultimate Ninjago Dragon Spinjitzu battle to see just how well these play. It's time to get training. Alright, before we get into the tournament, here's a look at the brand new Ninjago spinner sets. We've got a Dragon Spinjitzu spinner for Kai, Sora, Aaron, and Lord Raz in a 2-pack, as well as a small build which actually does interact with these sets. You're meant to topple over the pillars to claim the golden, crown-like elements over here, and each of these standalone sets includes a bit of conflict in the box, with Dragonian warriors accompanying both Kai and Sora. Altogether, as little $10 and $20 in this case gimmick sets go, I actually really like the amount of stuff that you get in them. You get minifigures with specialized masks, you have 2 different figures included in all of the sets, and you even have a little build for an arena for a $20 one, which is actually a lot more substantial than a lot of the other builds go. You even have little dragons flying around on stands, which just acts as more things to topple over. But of course, you're not here to take a look at the aesthetics of these. I think you're here to take a look at how these work in action. Before we do that though, I do want to make a note. Let's fire off Kai here and see him go. I have honestly mixed feelings about these spinners. I saw these first during a Dragon Spinjitzu tournament back in September for Fan Media Days, and I think the thing that was immediately obvious to me was that honestly they don't really feel like LEGO toys. There aren't really any obvious stud connections, especially when you take a look at just the spinner. It is just one gigantic piece of plastic, and looking at it now, I don't actually think there are any sort of connections to use this, which is really strange for a new LEGO piece. I actually did ask some of the designers about this, and they said that LEGO is a lot more strict on making toys that kids can launch nowadays, and specifically, they wanted to prevent you from being able to build on it in case kids were to build something that was spiky or something that could cause harm. Unfortunately, because of that, I feel like a lot of the joy has been sucked out of the battle of these toys. I feel like the entire point that made spinners fun when Ninjago first launched in 2011 was that there were studs all around the spinners, so you could build up walls like defenses, you could build up weapons and longer blades sticking out of the sides, you could even build up blades in the bottom, but because now they really want to make sure these are safe for kids, they've not been allowed to place any studs or stud-like connections on these pieces. The only connection point on the side of these Ninjago Dragon Crown elements is a clip connection right here, so you can clip stuff onto it, and I'm sure like the most talented LEGO builder you know is going to use this in the coolest possible way once they get their hands on these pieces utilizing just this one connection. But as it is right now, it just doesn't really feel that much like LEGO because they've specifically been designed to prevent you from building on them, which is a little sad. That being said, I think it is very cool to finally get a versus gimmick for a Spinjitzu battle. It has been a long time since we've had like head-to-head combat with spinner-like battle, which is why, of course, we had to make a video out of challenging each other to a competition, but I did want to share my general thoughts as part of this review first. Moving on to the rest of the builds here, the entire way this whole gimmick is supposed to work is that you have 2 different people both charge at the platform here and see who can actually knock this column over. It is much easier said than done because these spinners don't actually go far forwards with a lot of force unless you actually push this forwards, as you're about to see in our tournament, but I guess then that's how that works. You slam onside this column here, and it didn't even work the way it was really supposed to. Like, the way this is supposed to function is that, let me just get the hammer back on here, you knock down one of the columns, so you like knock this over, and then that topples downwards, and then the actual golden crown falls off, and you are declared the victor. But it is surprisingly kind of difficult to knock these off. Like, these columns are in there really well, so honestly, it really will just be a game of skill in terms of how hard can you hit this thing to cause one side fall off before the other. But that being said, I think the main fun of these is just going head to head. There's a lot of things that you can do with these. They're specifically designed so that you can actually hit somebody else's spinner and cause one of these halves to pop off, declaring you as the winner, and they're also designed for you to be able to knock the minifigures out. And while again, I did ask the designers, they officially are not allowed to show the minifigures holding their weapons inside these spinners because that would count as a spiky object, and we don't want kids to get hit in the eyes by spiky objects, so they can't actually show this. Clearly they are designed, I would say, they are clearly designed to do this, and allow you to at least use the minifigures to build weapons, and therein lies a pretty interesting trade-off. Will you make a longer stick for your minifigure to hold at a great risk that it could cause you to be knocked out of your spinner, or do you think having a bigger and bulkier weapon will allow you to gain the advantage and defeat your opponent? Well, we're about to find out, so let's get to the competition.
Alright, I've been invited to the Duck Bricks penthouse. I don't know exactly what's happening, but I've been told to bring these spinners, so let's see what's happening.
Welcome, my friend. I see you've come prepared for the tournament.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yes. Come on in.
Alright.
Of course, we had some battles in the past in Denmark, but I think it is time for us to determine who is the ultimate Spinjitzu master. Of course.
I remember correctly, we both lost in Denmark. That's what happened.
Correct. And that's why we are hosting our own tournament, and it's going to be cooler than the ones that LEGO can host themselves.
True.
100%.
Don't tell LEGO that.
Come on up. All right. We have a battle arena set up to engage in a competition to determine the ultimate Spinjitzu master with our new Ninjago spinners. Here is the battle arena. All right, Sean, here's how this is going to work. We are going to go head to head, 1v1, different characters fighting each other, and at the end, if there's a tiebreaker, the way we're going to settle it is by launching 2 spinners at once, making it a 4-way spinner battle. Does that sound good to you?
That sounds great to me.
Okay, who do you think is going to win? Obviously Duck Bricks, but...
Listen, we're both losers right now, okay? This time, we're going to be winners. Well, I'm going to be winner. We can't both be winners this time.
Well, we'll see. Well, we'll see. That's why we're here. Of course, I have to claim the villain, Lord Raz, because I am, of course, a villain in real life.
And I'm going to take Kai because he's cool.
All right. Of course, Lord Raz is a master of many, many different characters. So, with me, we have some other characters who are going to be lending their own weapons to Raz, Listen, it's only fair that Raz is able to use some of the weapons of people that he has trained in the past.
Extra weapons.
That's too bad.
Oh, okay.
That's such a shame.
Okay.
That is too bad. But it is what it is. All right. Are you ready?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh.
You're cooked. You're
Wow.
cooked. Wow. That was actually a really good one. I wasn't sure how that was going to go.
I didn't see much spinning. I just saw him slamming against the
Hey, listen. All I'm seeing is your half coming off, which is how the competition works. Your little dragon piece did fly off, and mine stayed on. So, it is what it is.
It was the warm-up, okay.
All right. So it's one for me, one for you. All right, what are we doing next?
I think you tampered with my spinner.
Well, again, we have more spinners to spare, so... All right, who you taking?
Gotta go with my girl Sora.
All right. All these elemental masters think they're better than me. I'll show them who's better. And of course, Aaron, since he has teamed up with Lord Raz now, has received a weapon from his buddies. Okay.
What that guy said.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh!
Now, this doesn't seem like fair play. Like, I spun it, and he's trying to, launch it over. What is this?
Listen. Aaron is just learning Spinjitzu, okay?
That's true.
He has his own wonky form. It's okay.
I see that.
Listen, are you judging him for not being an elemental master?
A little bit.
That sounds quite villainous of you, actually. It really does. All right, so we're tied. Fair enough.
New black and purple outfit.
All right, we'll see. Well, for this next battle, I am tapping in my Shatter Spin Warrior Noct. who has just come in some of the new sets. You know, just to make it fair, let's see. I see you're maybe drawing some other figures out of your bag there.
Perhaps.
What you be bringing out?
Well, you know, to fight Noct, we need the one and only. Works by mine.
Oh my goodness, he brought his sig fig. That is crazy. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
And you know what? He doesn't even need weapons. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Specialize.
What? Oh wow, this is some customization going on here. Okay, all right. All right, because you have the white spin. Okay, there you go. Matches the t-shirt. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
What was that?
What do you mean? What was that?
What was that?
Listen, that's another match. I think.
So far, I've yet to see your spitter spin.
Okay, all right.
It just whacked me. Second time, third time, didn't spin at all.
Okay, we'll do it. We'll call it a rematch. Rematch. Noct is gonna go weaponless. He doesn't need weapons to beat you up. Okay. Listen. 3, 2, 1, go.
No, you can't do that. You don't have the right to do that.
Okay, fine. One more. Listen, all I'm saying is Noct is spinning a lot faster and longer.
Once? Yes, one time that happened.
1, 2, 3, go. Interesting development. I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
I think that means we have to go again. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Bro, what?
Double KO. Double KO.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
a definitive win.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Noct, what are you doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. So that's what, 2 to you, 1 to me?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is accurate.
Okay.
You know, listen. Next up, though, we have to bring back the original Master of Wind, Morrow here, who hails from the Dragonian Storm Village, which is one of the brand new sets. Of course, we have to get my guy Morrow in one of these spinners. We are going to place him, this one right here. Who am I fighting?
Well, see, I didn't bring any extra figures except for myself, so I guess Sora's going again. Not that interesting, but no, I'm confident in my own team.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, that was a very quick match. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh.
So you lost a weapon.
I lost a weapon, but you didn't have a weapon to lose. So, how was that fair?
Okay, we'll call it a tie. Okay, all right.
You know, we'll get rid of the weapons. We don't need them.
Yeah, I don't think we need the weapons. Come on. You know. Yeah, I think. Who's the best?
You got this whole roster. I got 2 characters.
Listen, we're bringing
3 if you
Zane.
count myself.
All right, we're Zane's tapping in.
Now, your
Okay.
team has been evil so far. Why do you have Zane? What did he do?
Listen, he was the Ice Emperor once. You
That's
know,
true, that's
he does
true.
count as Team Evil.
Probably one of the most evil characters in the entire show.
He
to be
probably,
honest.
yes, if you count all of his war crimes. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh, this is actually quite close. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, well, yours just fell off.
Ooh, I went too hard.
Hey,
Fortunate.
Zane is still spinning, that's all I'm saying.
Zane is, I'll give you that one. You can have that one.
Okay,
Now,
is that a tie?
well, I did get the double KO the one time.
I think that we should settle this with the tiebreaker round of going 2v2.
Okay.
For this round,
Okay.
I am going to be tapping in the one and only Rogue, aka Jay, brand new minifigure right here. Of course, your team doesn't have brand new minifigures because your team is just
Hey,
comprised of.
He's new. It's Kai. Kai in his new spinner's outfit.
And then you have Sora in her season 1 outfit from 2 years
She
ago.
has a new hood. A wonderful new hood. Look at that. Wow, spectacular.
Okay. It's Zane and Jay. Actually, you know what? Actually, Zane has been doing pretty good for me, actually, so we're going to keep him going. And we're going to do a 4-way battle here.
I think we're going to take ourselves out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh, okay, so Kai flew out, but the spinner was not damaged. Zane broke, but is still in, and Sora and Jay are both okay.
Okay, so I think we remove these guys, and we call this the final match.
Okay.
This is gonna determine the winner.
Kai's done nothing for me.
Yeah, Kai's just been taking L's
I
over
think
and over
Sora
again.
is my goat, it seems.
Alright, we'll see. Okay. The final match. 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go!
Wait, wait!
No,
It fell,
no,
it broke.
no, but who broke first? Who broke
Doesn't
first?
matter. You took a fall.
What's that? You've lost your piece
So
first.
your piece fell off too, though.
Listen. I think it is up to the viewers to decide. True viewers know, true Duck Bricks fans, even if you're watching this on the Bricks by Mine channel right now, if you're a true Duck Bricker, you know who really won in our
I want to
hearts.
remind you how close it was when he had all these characters, and I was using the Bricks by Mind minifigure, okay?
Listen, I didn't even
I want you to
have
look at
the
these,
Duck Bricks
look at these
minifigure.
two sides. Look at these two sides. And then say in the comments, if it got that close, who really won?
Listen, I mean, all I'm looking about is numbers, you know? Duck Bricks always wins. I never lose. It's always a victory for Duck Bricks.
What happened to Denmark?
Listen, that was a loss on both of us, my guy. We were on equal footing there. All right, well played, my friend. And let us know what you think of these brand new spinners down in the comments. Of course, there's a lot of interesting things you can do with them. I'm not convinced that giving the characters weapons actually improves performance.
I think it's almost worse.
Yeah, I think there's probably a reason why they're not marketed to have weapons. But this is actually kind of fun to see which side comes off when they do pop off here and
I think
there.
it would be better if it had a little arena like the old ones had, like the little Technic arenas.
Yeah.
Like, just to keep them not falling off the table.
Correct. You know, some improvements could be made, but
you know what? Pretty fun.
good game.
Good game.
All right. Of course, big shout out to Sean, aka Bricks by Mine, for being game to come out to New York and do a Spinjitzu battle with me. This was so much fun. And hopefully this was useful to you to see how exactly it is to play with all of these. Now, I've even done 3-way and 4-way battles with these spinners, and it is a lot of fun to actually have multiple people. I would argue even more fun the more people you have to just go for an all free-for-all battle, because you up your chances of the spinners hitting each other, especially when it was one-on-one. There were a lot of times where the spinners would just shoot each other and then miss, or you just have one of them just stop spinning or just fly across the table. I think that the mechanism could be improved, and I still have a lot of nostalgia for the older spinners, which are still unbeaten for me, because while these might start off by spinning faster, they don't actually go forwards that easily unless you actually push the launch pad forwards while you're actually pushing the spinner forwards, and then it's a very delicate balance of actually being able to get enough momentum to spin and go forwards at the same time. They're not perfect, but they are still a lot of fun to play with, and sure, there are not a ton of LEGO connections on these spinners. I think it would have been really cool to actually have studs, and I know they're not allowed to do that with automated launchers, but I also feel like maybe LEGO could just kind of go back to basics. Give us some weighted spinners that you spin with your hands and you can attach all sorts of crazy stuff to. Heck, I know that LEGO normally never does this, but I would totally advocate just bringing back the original spinners if you do want to have some sort of a battle. I don't know if they're ever going to do that or even just try to rework them in some way, but as it is right now, these are definitely a lot of fun. They certainly are, I think, the most fun combat-based spinners that we've gotten in a while, but also that's not a super high bar given that the last combat-based spinners were in Season 11, and those are really more aesthetics versus an actual battle, and we haven't really got a one-on-one minifigure versus minifigure combat type of gimmick system in a while, so I'm happy to get these. They're a ton of fun to play with, just still don't quite recapture the magic of the original spinners, and hopefully LEGO will take some of the feedback and learnings here, see how kids like these, and maybe even come up with a better way to have even more engaging head-to-head combat. And you know, if they ever do, me and Bricks by Mind will be ready. That's all for this review. Thank you all so much for tuning in to Duck Bricks, and I hope you enjoyed this special look hands-on with the 4 brand new Ninjago spinners. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for even more LEGO news, reviews, discussion, and analyses coming your way very soon. Bye for now.